Oh, it's got maced. You see my eyes? Police training here in Thailand. Oh my god, that fucking stings. One thing is you get free lunch, so that's the benefit of being an officer here in Thailand. You get a bowl. Most places give you a bowl of just rice. This is what police come on. This is what Thai police eat. Basically carbohydrate, noodles, and this is a vegan dish. This is a vegan dish, so keep your nourishment, keep your carbs in. A little bit of protein in there. A bit of protein is important because if you're an officer of the law, a bit of muscle, so it helps preserve lean muscle mass. A little bit of protein in there. So a little bit of protein. Very proteinaceous, got a bit of protein in there, so have enough protein as a cop, it's good stuff, very tasty. Oh, it's got maced. You see my eyes? Police training here in Thailand. Oh my god, that fucking stings. Oh. The eyes look red? Touch that look red?
Yeah, very red.
So, this part of police training here in Thailand. This is an undercover car we use. This is an NGT. It's an E200. It does have a twin turbo in there. It's a special one. Just watch yourself. Part of the volunteer position is to direct traffic a bit. And people might love Harley directing traffic, so you don't have a license in Australia. But in Thailand, things are a bit different here. So this is the E200. It's a twin turbo, otherwise known as a bi-turbo, or in Thailand call it Sung Turbo, Sung Turbo Cup. And this is the NGT. What does NGT stands for? What do you think it stands for? It's Netherlands Grand Tourer. This was actually used by the Dutch SWAT team back in the 90s, and they brought about maybe 500 vehicles over here to Thailand, the Netherlands GT, Grand Tourer, or even Gran Turismo, some people call it. But the correct term is a Netherlands Grand Tourer. Some people do mistakenly call this Mercedes the Netherlands Grand Turismo, but it's not. Just step over here a bit, young lady. So this is the NGT, very, very fast. It's a 6-speed gearbox, it's got a 9-inch diff in there, and it launches, so you've got to be very careful when you launch off the traffic lights, because it does hit full speed. It's actually 4-wheel drive as well. 4-wheel drive, 4-wheel steering. One of the only Mercedes to have 4-wheel drive, 4-wheel steering, because they use the same chassis as the old Honda Prelude. Remember those? The Preludes, the 4-wheel steering, 4-wheel drive? Pretty fantastic. So it's a bit of a hybrid Mercedes. It's a bit of a hybrid. So it's not a real heirloom variety of Mercedes, it's more of a hybrid. But that's the NGT, and this mace is starting to diffuse some of my eyeballs so I can sort of see properly. This first 2 minutes of this video, this was just a big blur, and now I can sort of focus on you, the viewer, because eye contact is very important. Look deep into my eyes, that's right, and this is pretty good. Anyway, I feel good again. The mace is kicking out of my system. I'm going to go to the pub with the boys, have a few drinks, and this is life in the day of a Thai police officer, a volunteer position, because I can't get paid because I don't have a work visa. But anyway, this will definitely help towards my South Australian police entry later in the year when I go back to Australia. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let's go to the next segment. And part of the protocol is I'm not allowed to drive a car 2 hours after being maced. So we're going to park the Merc and we're actually going to go on foot, which would be good in case, you know, just keep an eye on the local community, keep it tight, keep it really tight. And this is my lieutenant's car. This is actually the CLA 250. It's a 250 and these guys really go fast. I'm not allowed to drive these because these are the latest drop from Germany. I'm only allowed the Dutch variety, but this is the latest drop from Germany, from Frankfurt, where Mercedes are produced back in Frankfurt in Sossenheim. Hello to my Sossenheim viewers. This is the CLA 250 and it launches a 7-speed Triptronic gearbox, triple turbo, Thailand division for Special Forces. So really, really fast car, quite an understated vehicle, fantastic handling, those high-speed pursuits chasing the durian trucks, really goes sweet.
Oh my god, there's 3.
And this is a Galant, this is out of service, this vehicle. It's been deregistered, but it was used in undercover for drug operations back in the mid-80s. And it's a Galant, otherwise known as the Sigma. We had a turbo 2-litre edition in Australia. This is an 86 Galant, manufactured in South Korea. But if you come a little bit closer, you can see this vehicle right at the back. This little plate here, this is where you can tell it was an ex-police car, because this is where the NOS used to go in. Used to hold 3 NOS cylinders. 1, 2, 3. Nung Song San. And the NOS was sitting there, and the cock would just stop, drop it in, pop it in, and then just launching, totally launching one of the highest power police cars in Southeast Asia. The Galant 86 NOS 2-litre turbo, not twin turbo, just single. Had a T4 Garrett in it, and they blew anything off the road. The 86 WRX, not even close, not even close. Do you remember the Subaru 86 WRX? I do. In Thailand, they start you off with basic stuff like graffiti. This is a guy we locked up. Boom, he's in cuffs. He's locked up. That's called El Loco Panda Boy. And El Loco Panda Boy he's chewing cane in the Bangkok Hilton. Behind me, you might notice a couple of jackfruit trees. These are actually legal jackfruit. They've been planted without authorization. So my job today is to do a bit of door knocking and find out who planted these jackfruit, who's responsible, and what's going to be done about it, and who's actually going to eat the fructose-fueled jackfruit. Because we know that fruit is causing an obesity epidemic around the world. So it's very irresponsible to plant fruit trees where people can get free fruit. Free fructose is free fructose in the body. It turns to triglycerides, turns to fat, makes you obese. All those fat people in KFC eating jackfruit, 100%, all of them. And also part of the job, basically, you know, so we're in the prison at the moment. This is actually not, it's actually not a prison, it's a remand centre. And the mace is still there. So this is, basically part of the volunteer position. Again, as I said, I can't actually be a paid police officer. I can only be a police officer because I'm not a Thai, I'm not a Thai national, so I have to respect those rules. But yeah, so we've got security on the windows here. So basically I just walk up and down an hour a day, we just check security, make sure the CCTV, which actually inbuilt into those lights, make sure that's working. It's pretty monotonous stuff, I'll be honest with you. It's a little bit boring, but it's, you know, it's what's got to be done because it's the bread and avocado of law enforcement. There we go, it's been a zoom there. But yeah, so this is actually good. I basically just sort of meditate and just sort of reflect over the day, my thoughts, emotions, stuff like that. And just do the rounds and make sure the doors are locked and the inmates are sort of safe. Things like that, just basic sort of safety procedures. What can I really say? But you know, you got any questions about, and also I have to do a fire hydrant test, so I'll do that with the camera down because that requires 2 hands. If you do have any questions, hit my name in the comment section down below. But thanks for all the support, guys. I really appreciate it. You know, really appreciate all the support. Continually, I've always been getting the last 10 years on YouTube. It's fantastic. I really appreciate it. It's a very special family, and I'm very lucky and very proud and very grateful to be part of it. Thanks a lot. So what do you think of this place so far?
I'm gonna say it's a bit eerie.
It is a bit eerie.
What's going on here? This
is a rape room down here, you said. Yeah. Is that what you called it?
Is that my room?
No, what did you call it? Rape room?
Oh, the rape room, yeah.
What's this? This is the SMN bondage room.
I think we need nooses.
Oh, Jesus.
But I don't understand, is it abandoned or if they're done for work for the day?
Who knows? Who knows? And what does that red thing mean?
I think that's where you stand and got the rifle, go there.